What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Weer, and this is my movie review for the movie Den of Thieves. Haven't heard of it? Well, it came out earlier this year, and it's a movie about cops versus bad guys. I mean, essentially, that's what it's about. A heist that the bad guys are trying to pull off, and the cops are trying to stop that. I call them bad guys, but the cops are kind of bad guys in this movie, too. But let's get to the review. So guys, Den of Thieves is directed by Christian Gudegas. It stars Gerard Butler as a gritty street cop. I mean, that's really what he is. I mean, I guess he works for the sheriff's department. So a gritty sheriff's department cop. I don't know if he's a sheriff or not. I'm not really sure how that works. I thought sheriffs had to wear big hats. I don't really know. But guys, Gerard Butler's crew in this movie, they're a group of not necessarily dirty cops. They don't play by all the rules, and they do order hookers a lot, like a lot. But they're not really street, like, legally bad people. Like, they stay within the law. I mean, kind of, but they're ordering hookers, and I'm pretty sure the movie takes place in Detroit. I don't really know where the gray line is. I don't really know where the blue line is. So, anyway, that's one side of the story. You've got Gerard Butler and his crew. And on the other side of the story, you have the bad guys in this movie, or the guys who are trying to create a heist. Because again, I don't really know where the line is for good and bad in this movie. But that crew is led by Pablo Schreiber's character, and his character wants to, he wants to create this heist, right? He found a way to break into the Federal Reserve and steal $30 million that no one will ever know was missing. And that's essentially your movie plot. You have these group of people trying to pull off a heist, and these guys trying to figure out what the heist is and how they're going to stop it. Throughout the movie, you have a bunch of really good moments, and that's how I classify this movie. This movie's not necessarily a good movie, but it's not necessarily a bad movie. Kind of like Gerard Butler's not really a good cop, but he's not really a bad cop. The movie has a couple shootout scenes that are just fantastic. The movie opens with one where law enforcement shows up to a gang of guys trying to steal an armored car, and the shootout is beautiful. I love it. They really waste some people in that scene. I was a little nervous when this movie started because it was so dark and you couldn't really tell who everybody was, and I was like, oh, are they going to shoot this movie in like only dark locations so that you can't really tell who's who? And no, eventually they separate everybody out, and you're like, oh, those are the heist guys, those are the cop guys, and they're all like, at first I thought Gerard Butler was on the crew because the main character kind of looks like, has the same facial hair, is my point, of Gerard Butler, and so they were like one and the same for a few minutes, and I was like, was Gerard Butler's also a cop? Oh, no, they're two different people. The end has a really cool shootout scene too, which I just, I haven't seen a lot of those in a while, and so have a really cool heist pulled off in a movie with intense action scenes. It's just fun to sit down and watch every once in a while. Is this movie of the year? No, it's not movie of the year. Is this even top 10 of the year? No, it's not top 10 of the year, but I don't think it'll make my top 10 worst of the year. It was fun. And a little twist ending, which I don't know why every movie feels like it has to have some sort of a twist ending nowadays, but it does. And I don't know if we should blame M. Night Shyamalan on this, or maybe just move on and just say this is the way movies are now. Everyone wants a twist, and we do. We want a twist at the end. We want to go, they got me. This movie did. It had a little twist at the end that I really didn't see coming. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But all I'm going to say is now I get why they announced that they're going to make a part 2. And I'm also wondering how they're going to film part 2, because now the guys that are left from the heist squad are like in London. Gerard Butler's just a sheriff. We already covered that. How's he gonna like take his jurisdiction to another country unless he's gonna go rogue? I don't know if he'll do that or not, because I don't really know where that character's gray line is, which I talked about earlier in this review. Moving on, guys, to the things I like about this movie. Like I said, I like the shootout scenes. I enjoy the moments of action in this movie, and I always enjoy a heist. No matter how good or how bad a heist is a heist, and a heist movie I always love. But some of the negative things in this movie, Gerard Butler's character, again, aside from not knowing whether or not he's good or bad, because I think the director kind of wanted you to make your own decision on whether or not he was a good or a bad guy, just the way Gerard Butler conducted himself in some of the scenes, I don't know. He's Gerard Butler. He gets to do what he wants, right? I guess. Is he an A-list actor? I don't really know how that works. If you're in a lot of movies, I guess you're considered an A-list actor, but like, if you're somebody like Jon Bernthal, who's in a bunch of movies but only in small scenes of those movies, you're considered a B-list actor who gets a bunch of roles in movies. Like, he was only in Baby Driver for 5 minutes. That was one of my biggest complaints about Baby Driver. But Baby Driver's a review. I'll do it another time when I want to hate on a movie because I really didn't like that movie, but this movie I liked. So guys, with all that being said, I gotta go ahead and give the movie this rating. Alright, did we already see Den of Thieves 2 in London Has Fallen? Because that's when he was an FBI guy for America, but he was in London doing his own thing. I'm just saying, I'm really curious where they're going with part 2. And guys, that's my movie review. If you like this movie review, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button so your friends can see this movie review. If you have seen this movie, make sure you hit the comment section down below and let me know what you thought of the movie. And finally, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that so you see all the content coming your way. Guys, thanks for watching, and that's all I got.